Hey guys, this is Chris. So I met with someone yesterday and they had this stuffed animal. So, and has really long arms. And so it's not a puppet, but I am going to make an incision on the bottom where you would put the hand in. And it looked like it has a big enough mouth where I can also create out of cardboard and some actually black socks and then a red piece of felt for a tongue. So I'm going to make those two incisions, one in the mouth and one in the bottom. Uh, and then also the kind of cardboard that I look for is a certain thickness, and it's the same kind of cardboard like on a note on the back of a notebook, a notepad like this one. Okay, so I'll go ahead and start. This pair of scissors, it's really good with fabric, really sharp. And so I do like working with this. I'm gonna try to not say through the whole thing here. And I'm gonna go ahead and make that initial incision uh, in the mouth. Okay? Okay, so I'm just starting on the side of the mouth. Really tough. I think that means that it's very thick material. Okay. All right, I actually got in with the scissors and I'm gonna start to cut right across the mouth. So far, every stuffed animal that I've tried to do this with to turn into a puppet, I've been able to. Okay. So already you can kind of envision he's got his mouth open now. You see all the stuffing. So quite a bit of the stuffing on the inside of this guy. What should we do? We'll call him Sam for now. So quite a bit of the stuffing inside is going to come out. And then if it needs more later, I'll put some of it back. And so I'm just cutting directly across the bottom. Okay, go ahead and cut through. And this can make a mess with all of the cotton and stuff that's inside this guy. I am going to need it big enough for a hand though to go through the bottom. So it's about, right now it's about 5 inches. And so I went ahead and cut it out. And then I just start taking some of the stuffing out. Okay, so I'll take some out. Now I'm going to save this stuffing in case I need it later for some reason. You have to get enough of the stuffing out where you could put your hand up and control the mouth. And more than likely, the way his arms are, they're really long. I'm probably going to attach a stick to it so you could also do some motioning, with the stick. So, all right, believe it or not, I have most of the stomach stuffing out, but I'm also going to take at least half of the stuffing that's in the head out. All right, there's quite a bit. I'll show you guys just a lot of stuffing on the ground right now. So it can make a big mess. Just try to have it in a controlled area, and then it'll be easier for cleanup. All right. So now, I could take some of this stuffing out, his mouth area, and now you can see his mouth start to open up like that. It looks like on the right side, it's more open than the left. So I'm going to cut just a little bit more on his left side. And then that looks about even. Okay. And now I'm going to look at that cardboard. Go ahead and I'll tear the yellow paper off. And usually either you can cut the rest of it off. I'm just going to tear it off. So, all right, so what I want to do now is I want to fold it in half. I'm going to look at the mouth again. It looks like it's going to be wide enough. You kind of compare it to the size of the mouth. You want to fold it directly in half. Okay. You match up the corners. You can use a table surface. Alright, so in folding it in half, I noticed part of it is starting to tear away right here. So what I want to do is reinforce it with a little bit of tape. And it could be like the regular tape, or it could be masking tape. And I'm trying to find where my tape is. I'll be right back. Okay, I just got some packaging tape. This is where it gets tough, especially if you don't have nails. Okay, I located where the beginning of the tape is. You start to pull up a corner. And then I'm just going to tear off a piece. All right. I don't need a really big piece, just enough to tape back that cardboard down. Okay. All right. And so you kind of envision what the mouth is going to be. So I'm going to measure again with the mouth, and it's about 3/4. Okay, about 3/4 the size of my cardboard right now. And so I gotta think about he has a snout that sticks out, so I want to make sure it's not too big. So I'll go ahead and take the folded cardboard, and I'm going to start on this side, and I'm just going to make a rounded mouth. And I'm not going to make it really big, but at least big enough to put like 2 or 3 fingers in. Okay, and so I ended up, because I cut it already folded, then both sides match already. It's not like I have to cut one side and try to match the other. All right, let's see. So a little smoother cut all the way around. And if it ends up too small, you can always just find another piece of cardboard. All right, so the next step is putting the black material on the mouth. All right. And what I have is just some old socks. There's a black sock. Move all that stuffing away for now. I'm going to put the cardboard inside the sock. Right. I'm going to push it all the way to the end of the sock. Okay, so it's at the end. You can see it right there. Now I want to leave a little bit of space, and I'm going to go ahead and cut the excess of the sock off. And I'm going to stop the video here because the next step does include like a glue gun that has to be heated up. And so this is where I'm at now. So I took the stuffing out from the bottom of what's going to be the puppet. What did we say, Sam? And his mouth cavity looks like it's big enough, to be able to do like back and forth like a puppet. And then I'm going to heat up a glue gun. All right, so I'll be back in a minute.